Welcome back to Houston Life. Flowers are part of many life milestones, celebrating everything from birthdays to weddings. And one local mom is helping keep those memories alive through modern day flower presentation or preservation.
Yeah, instead of keeping dried flowers in books or on shelves, she's turning them into keepsake trays, coasters, ring holders, and so much more. So we are so happy to welcome the founder of Bloomsake, Judi Gevara. Thank you so much for being in studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. And you know what? I got some flowers today, and it's like, yes, it's nice in the moment, and then it's like, okay, do I just wait till next year? You can actually teach people how to make those into keepsakes. What is the background on this? How did you get into that?
So I have always been in the wedding industry. I used to sell wedding dresses, and something that I've noticed was that a lot of brides and moms were trying to find a way to preserve their flowers because they spend so much money on it, and it's so sad to just throw it away at the end of the night. So I've always been super creative, so I just wanted to find a solution to help my brides, and I started testing resin. I started pressing flowers, and here we are today.
Here we are today. Bloomsake was born. Check out these beautiful items you've created. You have trays. What are these larger blocks you've created? What would someone use this for?
So that is our rectangular display piece, and that is just a beautiful piece that you can have displaying on your shelf, on your table, to remind you of your wedding day.
So can I just say, like right now, all the rage is those clear containers. Everyone wants to store their stuff. This is just clear container elevated. It's so beautiful, and if there's a memory behind it, they're already so beautiful. We can all see they're beautiful, but if there's a memory tied to this, your wedding day, your birthday, an anniversary, I mean, that is just a next level, so special. So do you have what is one of the most memorable requests that you have gotten, like some of the flowers that you've used for people?
Yeah, so I think the most memorable request that I've gotten was someone preserving someone's wedding flowers from 16 years ago.
Wow.
And then we were also able to preserve her daughter's flowers. Wow. So we made a piece for the mom and the daughter together. So it was just something nice to kind of have.
And even for a funeral, I think it would be beautiful.
Absolutely, because you want to memorialize that this is, you know, I don't know about you guys, but my parents are specific. My dad's like, I want some flowers, not too many flowers.
Oh.
It's very morbid. No, he's morbid. But like, if that's what they wanted, you can totally honor them in that way that they preferred. I mean, people are specific. Let's not act like they're not.
Okay, Judi, I know that this process usually takes longer than a few minutes, but in the 3 minutes we have, can you show us just the process for home? And we should point out, you sell these kits, so if someone wants to do a resin kit at home, this is a ring holder you can make in your living, in your kitchen.
That's correct. Yes, so we just started having this resin kit. It's a DIY resin kit that you can make yourself. You can do a date night, a girls' night, whatever activity that you can do. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to make a ring holder really quick. So we give you everything. So first we're gonna start off by cutting some of our flowers.
These are fresh flowers, and then you're gonna...
You put it in here.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do is...
2 pieces.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So we have our drying stand over here. And what this is gonna do is I'm gonna have you put it in there for me. And so what that's gonna do is that's gonna dry your flowers.
What are these little yellow things?
So this is called silica gel. So what it does is it takes the moisture out of the flowers.
Got it.
And with resin, moisture and resin don't really mix well together. And so that's the reason why we have to make sure the flowers are completely dry.
But you don't recommend people dry them in a book. You're taking fresh flowers and starting the drying process from there.
That's correct.
When they're healthy and full.
That's correct.
How long do they stay in here?
So they stay for about a week to a week and a half.
Okay.
So we just want to make sure that they're fully dry. And when they dry, they'll turn into this.
Okay.
And I actually have some dry flowers right here.
Gorgeous.
And so we are gonna mix our resin, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna put part A and part B.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you measure in here and then dump it in this cup.
Okay. And again, these are kits that people can purchase from you and they can just create them at home. Follow the instructions step by step.
That's correct. Perfect. And then we're gonna dump
this
in here.
And okay, so for people saying, oh, I really want this kit, you actually have a coupon code for our Houston Live viewers.
That's correct.
And it's 15% off. So if someone has a project in mind, Judi has got you covered. The promo code is Houston1. Okay.
We're just gonna mix. So you mix for 3 minutes.
Okay, so mixing parts A and B.
And then Derrick, what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you put some flowers in our ring holder mold.
Okay, so this is like a silicone mold here.
That's correct.
I will
This is
start
a
with
perfect
these
assignment
baby's
for
breath.
Yeah.
See, this is
like
such a
great
fun date night activity too. You just get married and you have a fun little craft activity to do at home.
Right.
It's very, very clever.
Let's pretend I've been doing this for 3 minutes.
Yes,
Let's switch.
Exactly. We're gonna switch.
I know, I get the fun part.
Yes.
And
Well, no, I trust you with the design of the placement of the
design.
power. Like this
This
is
is smart
very,
choice.
very
I'm being very
smartly.
careful.
Like you knew your students.
Is there a rhyme or reason here, Judi, to creating these, to placing them in the silicone mold?
So with resin, we have to use a silicone mold. That is just the perfect mold for them to work in. Just because if we stick it to another material, it's just going to stick onto that material.
Okay, and then once the flowers are in, you just start dumping.
That's way
That
too
is
easy.
correct.
That is
Yep.
way,
Just
way,
dump
way
it
too easy.
in, and then you give it about, so you're gonna do this part twice. You're gonna
Okay.
let it sit overnight until
Okay.
it cures. And then here is the finished one that I'm actually gonna have you unmold.
Okay.
That I think is the fun part.
And I'm unwrapping it like a birthday gift.
Exactly.
Okay, here we go. I've got this. Oh. Okay, come on, Tessa. Pretend you've worked out once before. All right.
No,
I
you
have
got
Your
this.
birthday workout.
Whoa.
I am so strong.
There you go.
This is
Now you have
gorgeous.
your
Okay,
ring
and now
holder.
I've got my rings on there.
Oh,
Exactly.
Derrick,
That
that's
is
gorgeous.
beautiful. Judi
I love
Gevara.
it.
So the company is Bloomsake. Super, super cool. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me.
That is awesome.
Awesome.
Look at the
Thank
finished
you.
product.
So
Okay,
smart.
So
So
here's the
smart.
reminder for that 15% off coupon code for Houston Life viewers.
It's a
just
coupon.
Houston1. Houston and the number 1.
We'll share a link and you can learn more under the Scene On section of Houston Life, HoustonLife.tv. Have we ever worked here? We'll be right back. We're obsessed with these.
These are.